Hey guys, it's Lisa here. Today we're talking about, as you can see from the title, Like a House on Fire. Now before we get into the details, I want to share with you the resources that I have available for you in the description box below. I have one video that is an in-depth analysis on how you actually analyze Like a House on Fire, looking at the literary techniques, specifically on the short story Kate. Next, I also have an essay prompt breakdown for you. So once you've actually finished watching this video and when you're ready to start writing essays, make sure you go and watch that video because I'm sure it's going to help you understand how you can properly analyze an essay prompt, how you can actually think about the keywords, how to break it down, and how to actually create a plan that's going to help you get those top marks for your essays. The last resource I'll point you to is the fact that we're actually releasing a Like a House on Fire study guide this year. So you can get pre-orders now, and the rest of this video is actually going to be a snippet of what we've actually included in our study guides. So if you find that the information in today's video helpful and you want to learn more, you're itching to get that little bit more, then go ahead and purchase that study guide because we got so much more there we can share with you, including sample essay topics, including A+ sample essays, fully broken down, planned, annotated, so you know exactly how to replicate a high achiever when studying Like a House on Fire. Now that we've got all of that out of the way, let's get into the historical context and themes of Like a House on Fire. Historical context. So Kennedy's anthology of 15 short stories, Like a House on Fire, explores the impacts of familial and social issues on an individual's sense of identity and humanity, illustrating the vast spectrum of the human condition. Having lived a majority of a life in Victoria, Australia, Kennedy's collection follows the stories of various protagonists whose voices are characteristic of Australian culture and society. As the text is set in the backdrop of rapid Australian modernisation, the novel also depicts the paradoxical nature of technology, as various characters are depicted to be torn between confronting or embracing this fundamental change. Despite approaching the stories of characters conflicted by modern and social challenges with both humour and cynicism, Kennedy's lack of judgment is notable. It is with this empathetic stance that she's able to highlight the universal nature of human emotions to her readers. Let's talk about themes. Identity. Kennedy explores the theme of identity, mainly through physical injury, as various characters with physical trauma find themselves to be agonizingly limited within the confines of their condition. In Like a House on Fire, the narrator's sense of identity becomes intertwined with his subsequently decreased masculinity, as his back injury leaves him unable to physically take care of his family, and his wife begins to undertake stereotypically masculine roles within the household. In tandem with this, Rowley's wife in Little Plastic Shipwreck is rendered humorless and witless due to her brain injury, distorting her once enthusiastic self into one shadowed by her illness, further emphasizing the link between physical and mental identity. Order and disorder. The inherent tension between order and chaos is continually examined throughout the anthology, particularly in Like a House on Fire, in which perfectionistic order and scatter-minded disorder are embodied in the unnamed narrator and his wife respectively. As the two individuals are unable to establish a compromise between their contrasting personalities, Kennedy suggests that this lack of cooperation is the core reason for their deterioration of their marriage and their subsequent misery. The notion of disorder is also symbolized by the domestic setting itself, as Kennedy depicts various characters who feel pervasive ennui and dissatisfaction within the chaotic mess of their household environments. Longing. Each protagonist in the collection is portrayed as possessing some object of longing, whether it be material or emotional. Kennedy utilizes scattered verses of prose within her writing to communicate these human desires, building upon their significance poetically. In Static, Anthony attempts to negotiate his own wishes with those of his wife and family, leading him to wonder whether anything present in his life has been created by his own will or merely his eagerness to please others. His desire for various types of happiness, embodied in material concepts such as money or children, suggests that the human condition is built upon the foundation of dissatisfaction. That innate longing is what ultimately defines us as humans. Love. The theme of love is present in each story of the collection. often used as an instrument through which the characters can heal and grow from their physical and spiritual pain. While suggesting that true love endures all hardship, like in A House on Fire, Kennedy also illustrates the various sacrifices one must make in order to protect the ones you love. Such is depicted in $5 Family, as a new mother makes the difficult decision of leaving her loser boyfriend to give her child a chance at the best life possible, despite the unfortunate situation he has been born into. So we've just covered 4 themes in Like a House on Fire, but there's plenty more. In our Like a House on Fire study guide, we also cover communication, empathy, and family as themes that you can dive into when learning about the text and also when writing about the text as well. So don't forget, if you're interested, then feel free to purchase that study guide. Otherwise, if you guys enjoyed this video, I would absolutely love for you to thumbs up this video to let me know that it was helpful for you. Write down in the comments section below if you have any questions about the text or if there's anything you'd like me to discuss more of, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!